Hi, boys and girls, and welcome to Springing into Geometry and Measurement. This is still Chapter 10, and we are converting metric units. Our goal is to convert measurement units within the metric system, okay? And we want to attend to precision during this lesson, and we want to pay attention to the structure of the equations and the questions we're being asked, and the conversions that we're doing. Remember, converting is switching from one thing to another, or like we did in fractions, we're renaming our measurements as a smaller or a larger measure. When we measure, remember we can do length, we can measure lengths, volumes, and we can also measure weight. When we are cooking, you'll notice that in the metric system, like we discussed before, dry goods are not measured with a measuring cup. They are measured using their weight, grams, kilograms, etc. So I really want you to take a look at this because this is how we're using these measurements in our real lives, okay? Here we have some stair steps. Don't let the way that they look scare you. We have some stair steps that teach us about the metric system and the way that it's measured. So we have milli, centi, deci, and then the unit itself like liter, meter, or gram. We have deca, hecto, and kilo or kilo. And we've created, Miss Taylor created a little mnemonic to help us remember what each one of these things mean. We have King Henry died using dry chocolate milk, okay? Or some people say King Henry died, unfortunately, drinking chocolate milk. This mnemonic helps us remember what each stair step in the metric system stands for. Now, what you need to know is that each one of these steps is a power of 10. So, for example, here we have that 1 kilometer equals 1,000 meters. That means that 1 kilometer is 10 to the third power meters. And if you notice, we can jump 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. Does that make sense? So 1 kilometer is 10 to the third power meters. It'll make more sense as we start converting. So let's practice this new skill that we've learned. 45 hectograms equals how many decagrams? Let's go back to our chart. So 45 hectograms, we're starting here, is how many decagrams? Well, we go down 1 step, so that's 10 to the first power. 45 times 10 is 450. So 45 hectograms is 450 decagrams, and we multiplied because we were going from a larger unit to a smaller unit. Let's look at the next one. We have 525 milliliters is how many centiliters? We have 525 milliliters times what will be our power of 10. So we are going from milliliters to centiliters, and we are going up. So we're going to divide by 10, not multiply. 525 divided by 10, because we only went 1 step, is what? You are correct. 5, 2, 5, and our decimal point will go here because when we're dividing, we move the decimal point once to the left. So 525 milliliters is 52.5 centiliters. Now let's compare the measurements. 7 kilograms is how many Is 7 kilograms greater than, less than, or equal to? We've got greater than, less than, or equal to 700 grams. So let's look. Kilograms to grams is how many steps? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 steps from kilograms to grams. And since we're going down, we have to multiply. So 7 kilograms times 10 to the 4th power, which is 70,000. 7 kilograms is 7 kilograms is, so you probably caught my mistake. I counted the step that we were on, and that's a no-no. We never count the step that we are on. So actually going from kilograms to grams is 1, 2, 3 steps. So our answer is actually 7,000. And it should be 10 to the 3rd power. 7 times 10 to the 3rd power, which is 7,000 grams. Is 7,000 grams greater than, less than, or equal to 700 grams? You are correct. 7 kilograms is greater than 700 grams. Let's look at the next one. 90 meters to 90,000 decimeters. Whoa. 90 meters, which is here, to decimeters, which is 1 step down. So 90 meters is actually 900 decimeters. And 900 decimeters is less than 90,000 decimeters. What are we doing? We're converting the larger unit to the smaller unit so that we can compare them and determine which ones are greater than, less than, or equal to. Now let's look at milliliters and decaliters. Milliliters are less than decaliters, so we're going to convert the decaliters to milliliters. How many steps do we have to go down? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we have 400 times 10 to the 4th power. Oh boy. So that's the same thing as 400 times the 1 digit with 4 zeros behind it. That's the same thing as 400 times 10,000, which is, boy, oh boy, 4 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zeros. Jeez Louise. That's a huge number, isn't it, boys and girls? And I placed my decimal in the wrong place. So that's 4 million milliliters. Whoa. That's definitely greater than 400 milliliters. Take a moment and try these on your own. Make sure that you use your step chart to help you. Pause the video and we'll come back with the answers. Okay, take a look at the answers. Check to see if you got them correct. I did not do this last one. I hope it wasn't too tricky for everybody. If you were to take 8 and divide it by 1,000, you would get 8,000. So 8 milliliters is 8/1000ths of a liter. And you are right. This is not equal. Well, it is equal because it's 8/1000ths of a liter. Check your answers. See if there are any things that you don't understand. Write down your questions and we'll be happy to help you when you return to class. Thanks for watching.